Hi everybody, Ian Dainty here, and today I'd like to talk to you about two things really. One is, you may notice that I have a little hair on my upper lip here, and it's known as a mole because November has been changed to Movember, and the idea is for men to grow mustaches to raise awareness of prostate cancer, and also obviously get donations for it. You'll find it interesting that mine, you might not be able to see it very well, because when I was a little boy, my hair was blonde, and now everything's gone blonde again, my hair and my facial hair and everything, as you may notice. But it was a cause that started about 7-8 years ago in Australia, and I saw it about 6 years ago. This is my 6th year in it, so 5 years ago, this is my 6th year. And it's really great that that men are finally realizing that, you know, their health is important too, and prostate cancer, of course, is a men's disease. And last year, I think we raised well over 75 million worldwide, and about a third of that was raised in Canada, which is the most of any country. So it's interesting, and it's terrific that men are finally realizing this. So if you want to donate, just type Movember, M-O-V-E-M-B-E-R, into Google, and you'll see that you know that you can donate. You know, it'll give you all the directions. The other thing I wanted to talk about today is showing respect for your clients and prospects. Yesterday I went into the bank to withdraw some money, and I went to a teller because the bank machines were all busy, and there was a line up, and the teller was not serving anyone at the moment, so I thought, well, I might as well jump in line. The teller was a young man, and I guess he's in his mid-20s. So I gave him my bank card, he swiped it, and waited until he saw my account. My account popped up on the screen, and then he said to me, "How can I help you today, Andrew?" Now, it just so happens that my first name is Andrew. However, my parents saw fit to call me by my middle name, which is Ian, obviously, and which has its good points too, especially when telemarketers call and ask for Andrew. However, I digress on that one. So let me get back to the point. Now, it's obvious that the bank this young fellow works for, this teller works for, was told to address anyone who comes to his teller station by their first name. However, I'm in my 60s, as you can tell, I'm not a kid. And probably old enough to be this young man's father. I actually have a son who's 26, so obviously I'm old enough to be his father. Now, perhaps I'm getting old and cranky. And my kids will tell me that, so I'm not sure. But anyway, I feel that young people should still show respect for people quite a bit older than they are, and address that person as Mr. or Ms., and then his or her last name. I was raised that way, and I'm sure that a lot of you were raised that way. And to me, it shows respect for that person. I would always ask someone, if I met somebody in their 80s as an example, they were a bit older than me, I would ask them if I could call them by their first name before I addressed them as John or Mary or whatever. The whole incident reminded me of how many companies don't seem to respect their clients and prospects. It's not necessarily in the way these companies address their clients, because a lot of them do personalized emails, as you know I do, but more in the way they treat them. Respect doesn't seem to have the same meaning it once had. As Aretha would say, Aretha Franklin, she sang a song, Respect. And I'm sure it's happened to you recently. You've had companies inundate you with, "Buy from me now because I'm the greatest," you know, emails and communications and maybe letters or whatever, even on their social media sites, on their websites particularly. "Here's what we do. Here's all our features. Buy from me, buy from me." They don't try and show you why you should buy, only telling you how wonderful they are, what their features are. "Here's a list of features. Pick one. If you like it, then maybe you'll buy from me." They're not respecting you and your time. They don't show you how they would solve a problem you might have, what benefits you would get, and what your ROI, return on investment, might be, and how it would help your company, and in particular, how it would help you personally. Respect seems to have gone by the wayside. And I believe a lot of this has to do, to the entitlement age we seem to be in these days, where many people truly believe you should simply buy from them because they are entitled, because they are. Here we are. I'm entitled to this. Buy from me. And I also think it goes back to the 80s and 90s and even back into the 70s, where salespeople, particularly in the technology industry, all they really had to do was take orders because everybody wanted more and more and more technology. To a certain extent, that's very true today, particularly if you're selling smartphones and all of that. But a lot of these people have been given everything they ever asked for. Gimme, gimme, gimme. You know, you see that in little kids these days. If I asked that from my parents, I know what would have happened. You're not getting it. And that's and I'm sure a lot of you are like that too. So why should you be any different and not give them what they want? They expect you to give them what they want. Well, you don't want to do that. So how does a company show respect for its prospects and clients? I believe there are three major things, three major items you can do with your marketing to show respect. Number one, you can educate your prospects and clients with great content from your website. Educate them on what they should look for when buying your product or service. A product or service like yours. Like your company sells. No, not necessarily just yours, but you obviously do a white paper. You can help them solve their problems by showing them that you understand the problems they face in their job, company, or their industry. And what you really want to do is give them a white paper, a download, a video like this or whatever, talking to them about what their problems are. Show respect for them. And you also want to give them what I like to call RIA. I didn't make that up. I got it from somebody else, which is results in advance. Show them one or two ways they can actually solve one of their problems. Demonstrate that you know their pain and how your company has solved that pain for others. Don't just tell them what the pain is. Give them at least one way to solve it. They'll respect you for that and probably try it while you're there, and then want someone, and with them probably want some more help in ensuring that they did it right, and also some help with their other problems, or to help them with that problem too. So give them a little RIA, results in advance. Show them you understand their pain. Show them how to solve their pain, at least one of their pains, and then they'll come to you. You've got to do that in this day. You just can't say on your website, here's our features, pick one when you like it and give us a call. And you got to remember that you've got to build people up. And I'm going to talk about that too. If you saw my last blog, there are three, you've got to build people up. They aren't necessarily going to buy right away. Maybe they just want some education. So you got to start there. Show your clients and prospects respect by demonstrating to them that you understand their problems, their issues, their concerns, their pain. And what better way to demonstrate it than by showing how you have solved the problem for them? Give them respect. Okay, so next time I'm going to show you how your company can best show respect by giving results in advance, and I'm going to give you an example of how to do that. Thanks again, and until next time.